Hello, music followers. My name is Mal, the Music Katsuna, here with a brand new villain music review. And this one is definitely gonna be interesting because I'm going to go back from this timeline to 2004 when I was a mere little Kitsune and I was watching a lot of movies. I mean, a lot of movies. But one particular is actually the one I stand out is because my family being having a lot of movies, including girly movies that I watch. Also, yeah, I know me watching girly movies when I was a kid. What? Yeah, I know. I'm a tomboy, but back when I was a little kid, I was kind of little girly. But that's after before my brother and my two cousins kind of stepped in and say, "Hey, you want to play some be like a boy too?" Stuff like that. You know how that goes. Having an older brother and two male cousins, it kind of changed things after a while. But my my mom and my grandma still want me to watch girly movies when I was growing up, and one particular always stands out the most, and that movie is called Barbie and the Princess and the Pauper. Yep, this movie. Yep, my family, my mom and my grandma and my aunts always wanted me to watch Barbie movie when I was a kid, and to see if that will get me into interested in girly things. Well, you already know the answer. That did not work at all. Since being around two multiple men in my family, one sibling, two cousins, and my dad and a few others, yeah, that didn't stick very well for me. The other thing, if I remember right in my jumbled wire of the brain, my grandmother also collect Barbie dolls when I was young. I mean, I do remember one time when I was scouring through the house to look for something. I did remember that she had a Barbie doll that looks like Elvis and his late ex-wife, if I remember right. So yeah, I was in fact a Barbie watcher. That means I had most of the old movies like Barbie and the Princess and the Pauper and Rapunzel, and a few others I don't remember because I think we lost them in the move. Yeah, we moved a lot, but that's because we were a military family. So yeah, but I do remember that this movie was actually pretty good for my young Kitsune brain, and this was in 2004. So in this time, I was actually watching this movie, and trust me, I like it. I love the character, I love the story, and all the way down. And the music. Don't get me started on the music. The music was perfect. But the reason why I'm talking about this movie is because there's a villain with their very own song, and I'm here to talk about the movie villain, and I am hoping I'm saying his name right. I might be wrong, so please forgive me. The name of the villain is called Primridge. Primridge. I think I butchered your name, the villain's name. Gosh, fucking darn it! I hate sometimes I can't say words the names right. I am so sorry. But this dude is actually a total scumbag. I mean, seriously, he was a total scumbag throughout the movie, and that hair of his looked faker than a darn wig. I mean, look at it. Also, his plan, again, almost worked. Again, most of these villains' plans almost work with high chances here. But the reason why his plan didn't work is because never mess with two girls with a plan. Trust me. But this fucker is had the sickest mind of his brain. He not only wants the crown, but he also literally tried to woo the princess. I mean, dude, that is so gross. I mean, this dude's probably in his like 50s. Well, the princess is literally a teenager. Oh, 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 oh my gosh. I, I almost, that is so wrong. It's not even funny. Hell, if I, when I watched this movie when I was a kid, the, I will I hated this guy. Seriously. I still do because I want to punch him. Seriously. And then after I punch him, I want to wash my hand. Ugh. But that plan didn't work. So instead, he tried to marry the queen, her own mother. That's how fucked up it is. But, like usual, his plan was foiled by both these girls, the princess and the pauper. But like I said, this movie, even though this movie is from 2004 and yeah, it's for little girls, and yeah, it's pretty old, but I'm here to review it anyways. Hell, maybe one day I have to reveal all the music from each Prince Barbie movie, but I don't know about that. Since the Barbie movies are kind of from the late 2000s. So who knows? So yeah. But about this fucker, he does have a villain song. I'm here to review it. And that song is called How Can I Refuse? This video came out 8 years ago. So let's go ahead and get this started. Yeah, I do not want to look at his face more than I have to. So like usual, already got the video already up and running. So let's see how this does. Oy. And 3, 2, 1. And make sure it works.
I've been bowing, I've been scraping, I've been lying like a rug, and for 10 long years I've had to pay my dues. But today I am escaping, for the last gold has been dug. It was waiting there, so how could I refuse? I'm returning home a hero who's discovered mighty wealth, and what better husband could a princess choose? I'm the suitor who will suit her, bring the kingdom back to health, and I'll wear the crown, for how could I refuse?
Ew.
Raise every glass and rouse every cheer. Praise that the reign of Preminger is here. Master in charge of all that I see. All hail me. And by marrying the princess, I get all that I desire. Like a moat, an ermine coat, and palace views. And though she treats me coldly, it's a sign of inner fire. For inside she's thinking, how can I refuse?
Right, except for this one little problem, boss.
Prince, boss, to you.
Right, the Queen decided to marry off to the King of Dulcinea next week.
What? Making a decision without me? Who does she think she is?
And Visor.
Oh, the Queen?
You simpering simpleton!
Well, she is the Queen. She's got a crown and a scepter and sits in that big fancy chair and always got all...
Silencio! No! I won't let go! This peasant's son won't turn and run because some reckless royal chose another beau.
Oh no, he got an idea.
A temporary setback. It's a momentary loss. But conveniently, my ego doesn't bruise. The moment that I get back, I will show them who's the boss. You can bet your bullion there'll be no I do's. Yes, suppose the girl goes missing, so the king says au revoir. Then I find her, bring her back, and make the news. Then the queen will be so grateful that you'll pledge the girl to moi, and I'll humbly tell her, how could I refuse? Yeah. When our ceremony's over, I will rise and take the throne, and that nitwit Annalise can kiss my shoes. For the kingdom and the castle will be mine and mine alone. If the crown should fit, then how can I refuse? So get ready with the roses and stand by with the champagne. When you've got a brilliant plan, you never lose. Yes,
You
we
did.
call this tactical zombie bigger serenade. It's a thankless job, but how can I refuse? How can I refuse?
Like I said, his plan did almost work, but if it wasn't for the two ladies,
This
and
isn't
Elise,
just any chat, it's ClickUp chat. Sure, you
dang it, stupid ads. Where was I? Oh yeah, like I said, his plan almost worked, but the lovely main characters, the princess and the prop Annalise, and I don't know the other girl. Like I said, it's been a while since I watched this movie. Since 2004, so yeah, that's been a while. But these two lovely ladies beat Primitive, and he's no longer available. But the singer who actually did the song is pretty good, but also gross. Dude, take a hint. She is not interested in you, buddy. No one is. Ugh. Knowing that, I would rather deal with a fucking monster than you. Seriously, like an ogre or something. And that's after pretty bad you think about it. That I'm more better off with an ogre than you. Seriously, take a fucking hint. But except the grossness and sickness, I want to vomit my own breakfast or lunch. Ugh. But his song is pretty good, I will say that. Even though his plan almost worked, and have a little setback as well. But you already know what happened if you already watched the movie. He got kicked in the curb, and the two lovely girls have a happy ever after. But the film for the song itself is pretty good with the beat and also his singing voice as well. It's his pride, ego, and his selfishness for the crown, not the girl. I mean, seriously, this dude literally tried to marry off the queen herself as well. That's how fucked up it is. Seriously, that's how bad it is. For the crown, I mean, come on. Take your white hair look and jump off the moat. Seriously, jump into it. No one cares. But that's why whoops. Whoopsie, did not mean to do that. But that's why this villain is pretty good in his own right for being the villain for this movie. So for that, I'll at least give the song at least a 10 out of 10 and a whopping 75 hearts for this one. That's how good it is. And also, at least 3 trash cans of vomit because of how sick he is. Ugh. I mean, seriously. Just thinking about it, and I just want to vomit again. Ugh. But yeah, 3 trash cans for his sick desires. Ugh. But I better get going. I got another villain song to review. So until then, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya!